Hi, welcome back. It's great for you to join us again. This is Linda, who runs our welfare group here at St Bonaventures. And we're going to find out today all about what Linda does and the care that she provides for so many of our vulnerable and elderly people within the parish. So, Linda, you work in the welfare group and you obviously love that work because I see you really you work so hard in it. What do you love about helping people who are at home?
So I suppose really then, the thing I enjoy, I wouldn't say most because it's so varied, is actually the variety. First of all, going into people's homes and being privileged to see them in their home surroundings, whatever their situation is. And they're so trusting. And this is kind of a very, it's difficult to describe really, but a very almost a humbling situation that they should invite me into their home first time I meet them and be so open. So that's an attractive thing about it. The fact that they are not only trusting but they're seeking help, and I've been asked if I can come into that situation and either provide that help myself or provide it with other people in the parish. So that therefore makes me look towards people in the parish that would like to have that kind of invitation and get involved.
So in the welfare group there are a number of other people involved?
There are. So the team itself is about around about 6 people generally speaking, and then they link with other people, and so if you like to call it outreach, from there would be to try and meet the needs of the people that are seeking help in the parish or have been brought to our attention through a family member or a friend, and provide them with the help that they want. And it might be spiritual, it might be social, and those are sort of 2 main areas. But it's not just those people, it's people who may be dying and they want someone from the church to go along and want to speak to someone other than family. And often in that particular situation, it's a great help to the family, because the family are so involved knowing that this person's going to die, that there are certain things that family protocol doesn't almost allow them to speak about. And so when we go into a situation like that and it's someone from the church whom they trust, there are certain things they'll talk about which you can feel them lifting and in their
Like
spirits.
what sort of things would they be glad to talk about?
For example, at the moment there's someone that I visit who's had a stroke, and her speech now is incomprehensible. But just by looking into her eyes and by leading a little bit the conversation, she's able to express what she wants and what she wants to bring across to me, which she can't say to her family because they're forever in tears, or she's holding back her tears because she doesn't want to upset them. And so it's kind of recognising that in a person in that particular situation, reassuring the family, because the first thing is some of them would say, oh, she won't be able to communicate with you. And as I said, that's fine, we'll find a way. And so there's kind of a bit of relief in the family as well there, as well as in that particular person.
So why do you think it's important that a parish has a welfare group?
I think it's important because we're a variety of people, and so we've got different gifts. But I think going back even before that, obviously Christ was the one who said you have to visit the sick, and at that time actually it was his last visit to Jerusalem before his death, and he said to the disciples, when I was sick you visited me. And the disciples didn't understand, and so they said, when did I visit you? When you were sick, Lord? And he said, for whoever you visit who is unwell or ill or struggling, you visited me.
So we're doing a work of Jesus, basically.
Yeah. So that's the root of it.
Right.
That's the root of it.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
And what do you think it means for some of the people that you visit?
I think it's important, and it means to them. So it's so different. Some actually ask for prayers straight away, more or less, and some never even touch the religious side at all, and they pour out troubles that they have had along the way. There might be family, there might be neighbours or whatever, but they feel they can confide in us, and they know it will be treated in confidence. So I think to them, the confidentiality is extremely important, but I think as well it's that kind of if it's people that are really seriously ill, it's a kind of relief to them to have someone different come into them. Like all these health visitors coming in, care workers, and they often complain about, they don't get time just to sit and be, and they feel they can with us. Yeah.
That's fantastic. So I've seen you out visiting, and you obviously love visiting. Why do you love it so much?
That's a big question, really. I think it's because I do recognise in myself the ability, and it's a gift, to be able to listen, and to allow people time to say what they want to say, and feel that when I leave, they feel a bit better.
That's nice.
Yeah.
And you think it takes a lot of trust for someone to welcome into their home?
Yeah, I do really. Yeah.
I suppose they're quite vulnerable.
They are, aren't they? Especially if they it's such different circumstances. Some people have loads of neighbours and friends that pop in all the time, and others have very few. And you can kind of work out where they're coming from and provide what they're looking for, hopefully with the help of God.
That's really nice.
Yeah.